Welcome to Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 9:11 a.m. on Eastern Time on July 11th on Monday. Hope you guys all had a great weekend, by the way. Ethereum contracting at $1,151, that about 1.4% so far. Respect over crypto market and equity market on this Monday morning so far across the board. On the crypto side, is down about, I would say, on average 2%, while on the equity side, down about 1% at the moment. While the key drivers that we see, for this week is going to be quite seismic. With respect to oil, it seems like it's still levitating around $101, while the 10-year yields is spiking again, reaching up to 3.02% as of this morning. And some of the macro catalysts that we have to be aware of this week is quite messy, and at the same time they have different weight to how much they can affect the market. So some of the ones that I'm seeing right now, just to name based on chronological order, seems like Elon Musk is pulling the deal. That's worth $44 billion to be buying the social media company Twitter, and as that news broke out, obviously it's falling. It's fell by 5% in pre-market perspective, and if you look into it, in addition to that, seems like there are some worsening cases with respect to COVID trends in China, and Shanghai detecting the first case of BA.5 subvariants, and Macau as well. They are planning on closing their casino for the week due to this spike. And also with respect to the, obviously in California, which there is various different subvariants that's also spiking as well. So it seems like their mandates for masks, indoor and outdoor, is being initialized, which obviously this is another wave of COVID, but obviously in the macro financial perspective, is not like the direct in your face type of affectation like it used to be. It's more supplementary, but it has obviously causation effects onto other ones, right? And then this week is going to be an earnings week for a lot of companies. I'm looking at the calendar for some of the stocks as reporting earnings. So Pepsi, Delta are scheduled reporting earning tomorrow. So we'll see how the airline companies are, depicting their guidance going forward, which Pepsi is a consumer-based company which is relatively recessionary, but Delta which obviously has to do with the airline industry, we have to see how's the summer activity looking like, what's their guidance on the COVID protocol, and obviously with respect to their financial stability for them to stay alive, knowing the fact that a lot of airline companies are huge amount of debt. So how are they going to be maneuvering through this downturn going forward, as we see more recessionary pressure with the oil prices, and also just a lack of supply with respect to pilots, and also increasing demand or lack thereof demand going forward. So it's quite unpredictable. So it'll be interesting to see their depictions on the future going forward. And then on Wednesday, J.P. Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Wells Fargo, Citigroup are all reporting earnings, which is triangulating with the timing of obviously the CPI report that we've been talking about. So let's hope that the corporate guidance is going to be positive, and let's hope that the CPI report come out to be positive, I guess. Basically the marching towards the number that we have to march towards for the headline inflation number would be somewhere around 8.6% in comparisons to the May number. So let's just hope that we will be aligned with Wall Street expectation. If we don't, we're going to see more sell-off going. And what you're seeing right now is like some sort of anticipatory pressure ahead of it. Obviously, because people typically like to price in a certain factor, like sell the rumor, buy the news type of affectation. So let's just dive right into the technical without wasting more time with respect to recording time of 9:15 a.m. on Eastern Time on July 11th. Right now we are 11:50, so we are technically at the resistance level right now, which is very logical. We obviously sold down from the 12:50 to the next level 11:50. But the level next will be going down to like 10:50, and I think the likelihood of doing so will be likely, knowing the fact that we've been dragged up for quite some time on the MACD front, and also on the RSI is also showing some lack thereof in terms of momentum. So coming down to the next level, 1050 all the way to like 950 even. Very logical as we approach closer to the CPI report that's coming out at 8:30 a.m. on Eastern time on Wednesday coming up, right? Respect to Bitcoin, I would say across the board is quite comparable compared to Ethereum. You could see that clearly we're still plateauing, but at the same time we've crossed up for quite some time now on the MACD. RSI needs to come down as well, and it's been coming down gradually. But nothing has confirmed with the CPI number and the corporate earnings yet, right? But as we hear more negative or positive number, it should technically reverse up. But in the near term, we still need to cross down. So seeing sell off from these current levels is very logical. And just going over like some of the altcoin, like I would say Ethereum is down, and I think it's still bearish across the spectrum. Dogecoin is still bearish. It's about to form a death cross. Cardano is also about to form a death cross. Very bearish momentum. Solana is at 35 right now. Still, it's like less bearish, but like still in terms of like the level of leap down. But I think 33 all the way to like 25 is fair game to DCA. XRP, still flat, right? But it's in terms of like how much we can sell down to, I don't think it's going to be severely in comparison to like the key coins, right? In terms of like the level leaps down. Polkadot's flat, so but still bearish overall. Algorand, I'll say still bearish, and at the same time bearish momentum as well. Shiba Inu, we're about to form a cross, and I think selling down, like meeting all of this gap here to the 3 digits again, is very logical. MACTAC, down 1% so far at 56 right now. Yeah, I think it's gonna be in for quite negative days ahead, like coming down all the way with this large gap that needs to be filled, 54 out of 70, so definitely not ideal to be buying at the moment. AVAX, same thing, quite bearish across the spectrum. Alright, so hopefully you guys have a great Monday and a great rest of the week. This week's going to be quite busy for me because I do have several conferences to go to and also like in-person events. So I look forward to those, but let me know if you have any questions in the meantime, and have a good day. Take care. Bye.